All right, one more time.
Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. Let's go around and have everyone introduce their characters.
Hi, I'm Vel, Elf Wizard. What's in my pockets?
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm playing Jamie, a blatant Frozen ripoff.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play Rasper Hawkborn, something shovels.
I'm Casey. I play Clarion Johns.
Hi, I'm Pamela, and I play Christine, a girl.
Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. This is the last episode of our first arc, which we're calling the end of Season 1. No fear, it's not over for good. We're just going to take a couple weeks off for the holidays, and then we'll be back. So, let's get to it. Let's have everyone introduce their characters for real this time.
Okay. I'm actually Kevin, and I'm actually playing Vel. He's an elven wizard, and non sequiturs and what's in my pocket, right?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Steven. I'm the DM. No, my name's Brian. I'm playing Jamie something. I don't even know what I am at this point because I was a warlock and then had all my powers taken away. So I'm horribly scarred at this point, and hijinks are afoot.
I'm Josh. I play Rasper Hawkborn, a human fighter that uses a shovel instead of a sword.
I am Casey. I play Clarion Johns, and I am more than just the app on my phone. But I am a bard who plays guitars.
My name is Pamela. I am playing Christine Nostromo, formerly Christine DeMarin.
Well, you're not doing the hyphen thing? You're not Demarin Nostromo?
No. No.
No.
Sorry,
yeah,
very progressive.
level 4 fighter, and recently wed.
Yeah, she wants to use Nostromo because Nostromo is like upper rank.
Yeah,
it'd be
think like Tullys and Starks.
Okay.
If you like married a Kennedy or into the Kennedy family, you'd want to be a Kennedy. You know.
Arnold didn't want to be a Kennedy.
That's true, but he had Schwarzenegger. Okay, so we're gonna go right on into it. So at the end of last session, you guys got a letter, and you guys are going to set forth on down to Mariton.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone want to start off in particular? If not, I have something we can do.
I would like to talk to Ulfric.
Ulfric. Yes. Great. He's in the yard. He's directing some troops around.
Ulfric, I wanted to talk to you before I left.
All right. What did you want to talk about?
You made me a promise that if we made it through that battle, you'd show me the ways of the battle college. And
you wanna jump ship?
Yeah, I find the fancy learning that I've committed to is less inclined for my current party.
All right. I'll give you all the advice I know. What you have to do is you have to really speak from the bottom of your belly, because that's where the power comes from. But more importantly, the power has to come from what's in that belly, your soul.
I believe that a Marian man's soul is in his belly.
It is. That's where the passion comes from. When we laugh from our bellies. And when we eat good food, it warms our bellies. That's the source of all the soul in man, dwarf, and I even hear rumors that elves have a soul there too. So, that's what I tell you. You have to, Val shaking his head, you have to speak from the heart, and if you believe enough in yourself, then those around you will feel the same. Show no fear, and they will show no fear either. I've heard you whistle Oh Sherry Wine, so I know you know the story of Raventop?
Sure do.
Yes, the legendary bard Elysian that we all, of course, aspired to. He rallied all the troops with Osheri wine. And it wasn't because of the song or because of the notes he played, but because he believed in himself and that they would make it through. And they didn't. But they put up the greatest fight that had ever been seen.
Well, I hope that I can inspire that much to our small band of misfits.
I wish you luck.
Thank you, sir. Long days and pleasant nights.
And to you.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yes. I'm going to. Where's Jamie?
Where's Jamie?
Jamie is in his quarters.
Knock, knock, knock. Jamie.
I'm startled. I'm looking outside the window. I startled and I quickly put my hood on, like low, like assassin level hood. And I go to the door and, door gap. What?
Why are you talking through a little hole in the little slit? What are you doing?
I didn't know who you were at this.
Can I come in?
Sure. I go back to my comfortable chair at the window.
How are you doing? Good. Yeah, you're cheerful.
I stare daggers.
All right. So I wanted to talk to you. I was outside, but there was a bright flash when you were talking to Christine the other night.
Yes, I remember that.
And there was a symbol involved. I don't have the drawing of it, but does somebody have the drawing? Yes. And yeah. So this, Vel pulls out a little sketch. It's like, did you see this?
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that in my vision. Like not a vision, but like in
There was
my
a flash.
field of vision.
Yeah. That's the same symbol that's on the block of marble that Davon was directing.
By Jeeves, you're right.
Who's Jeeves?
Don't worry about
Don't
Jeeves.
worry. I'm not worried about Jeeves. We'll ask him later. No.
Jeeves quietly steps out of the room.
Anyway, I made a breakthrough on Davon's journal that night. I don't know quite what inspired it, but there's I think you're the mother bread.
The what?
The mother bread. You're the mother bread.
I'm bread.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm still working on that, but I think it's got something to do with the Marvel tablet. And do you feel any different after last night? I've been
really flush lately. I'm really warm. Like warmer than I've felt in years.
okay. Have you tried using any magic yet?
No, I don't have any magic.
Have you tried though?
No, I have seen no reason to. I don't.
Okay, Val runs to the window and throws it open and says, all right, I want you to shoot an Eldritch Blast out that window.
Vel, I can't. I don't have my.
Just shoot the damn Eldritch Blast!
I stick my hand out and nothing comes out.
Damn. All right. Then, all right, it's not quite the same, but I've got, okay, I have to go. I think you're bread still, but we just need to sort through a few more things. And he goes off and mumbling to himself down the hallway.
I'm bread? Jeeves!
Yes, sir.
Give me some bread.
Right away, sir. Cold bread?
No. Piping hot bread.
Yes, right away, sir. Jeeves runs down to the kitchens. As he runs down to the kitchens, he passes Gregory and Christine, who are walking down the stairs. And Gregory says, "Christine, if you'll come with me, I have something for you."
Okay. I follow him. What's going on?
Well, This is well, I know that our nuptials were kind of rushed, and with all of the stuff that happened the previous night, we didn't have too much of a chance to do a lot of the ceremonial circumstances, and so there's something that I have to show you.
Okay.
I have to give you.
Okay.
He walks you down outside and he takes you out to the stables, and
This is a weird
Yes, Brian.
he takes you down to the stables and he opens up a stall and he says, "So this is for you," and he points to a white horse, a big white horse.
Oh, it's beautiful.
He says, its name is Moonbeam, and it's traditional for northern men to give their to give their bride to be something that's supposed to be useful. Usually, it's like a spinning wheel or kitchen utensil. But I figured you'd do more use with Moonbeam here.
I think I would. Yes. Oh, she's gorgeous. I go up and I pet her and touch her and force things.
Yes, I'm. Moonbeam's very well trained. He pats her head. So I just wanted you to have that.
Do you want to go for a ride?
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
How about you show me around?
Yeah, I can show you around the city.
Great.
He shows Christine around the city. Rasper, what are you up to?
Rasper is by himself in his quarters, polishing. After the note we received, he's unspurled the ceremonial golden warhammer, and he's polishing it just over and over, thinking.
It's shiny.
With that 1 watt brain.
He stares into the reflection of the shovel, and it's so shiny by this point that it's like a mirror of hateful Rasper eyes staring back at himself. Wonderful. A servant comes to each of your quarters, and once Christine and Gregory are back from riding, and says, the ship is almost ready.
Okay.
If you'll make your way down there now. Preparations are all made.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. Glad to help. Jeeves delivers the message to Jamie with the hot bread. The boat is almost ready, sir. Here is your hot bread.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Yes.
I break it and eat the bread. I'm also going to fashion a very crude veil using a piece of my cape. I'm going to rip a corner off of it and then tie it around my face.
Okay, so just your eyes show under your hood?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
In the meantime.
Wonderful. You guys arrive at the boat. There's a captain on there. He looks pretty salty. And he says, "So, getting ready to go. Anything else you need to do?"
Just one thing. Clarion. Pull
Yes?
out a handful of flowers and weeds and shove it in your face. Eat this.
What are you doing, Mel?
Just chew on it.
What? Why? What is this?
Just here. Okay. Open mouth. Shove in. It's wolfsbane. Chew on it.
As you chew on it, it feels like a little hot in your mouth, like really spicy.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But that's
All right.
it.
All right, let's go.
All right. You guys get in the boat and you head on down south to Mariton. The captain says, "It'll take us a couple days. It'll take us a day or two to get down the coast. We have a good wind on our side. But I don't know if I can make it all the way down the coast. I think I'm going to have to drop you off a little bit north. There's, if you look at the skies way off in the distance, you'll see that there's some kind of a storm brewing."
Yeah.
Less boat time. Yay.
Yes, so I think I'm going to drop you off a little north, and you'll just have to maybe head a day south.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you very much, sir.
Absolutely. The boat ride passes fairly uneventfully, but towards the end of the first day, you do start to see the wind is whipping up and the sails and the ropes.
The contents of Vel's stomach also pass uneventfully.
Oh, damn, I was going to have you roll to see how many times you vomited.
Yeah. They're going out the wrong end, but it's still fairly uneventful.
TMI.
So he drops you up a little far north at the Fang Coast, really, before all the rocks start. It's you guys plus several others have joined you. Thelma, of course, is returning home. Franklin is there, and he promises that he's going to go and he's going to help you in any way you can, as you help me. Christoph, the bullywog, is there, ready to prove himself as he returns home. Gregory, of course, I think I already mentioned him. Virgie is returning home because she was at the wedding. And Jeeves has also taken up the journey, my addition. Jeeves is there now to tend to the royals and to Jamie, who has developed a penchant for ordering him around.
As I do many things. Many people.
Some things don't change, even when their faces do.
There's something wise in there. So you dismount. Some horses have been brought along, including Moonbeam. Gregory actually rides a horn beast, but everyone else has been provided with horses. All right, ready to go?
Yes. Yes, I think we are.
All right.
Do we have a plan for when we enter Mariton?
Yes, I don't know. Do we?
No.
Are you Gregory right now?
Yeah, I'm Gregory.
Okay.
Find Garais. He's still Rasper's still holding the thing close and just kind of twisting its handle.
All right, well, Mr. Hawkborn, since you seem to know so much about this Garais person, why don't you give us some insight into where he could be hiding in Mariton?
I know not where he hides.
Perfect, awesome.
Well, we could do a sneaky approach to surrender Rasper, or he'll burn Mariton. We don't know what kind of, if he set up anything, so that if we do not immediately hand over Rasper, he will have his men start burning it. So I think our best bet is to scout ahead, try to figure out what is going on, and then we'll take it from there. So I need a scouting party.
Yes, we do need a scouting party.
Can we, is the coastline a defensible position? I thought the road down from the peak to the coast was pretty unobservable. I don't know.
Except we can't get down there because of the weather.
It's true.
So
We can't come in by sea.
Garais said that he was in Mariton.
Yes.
And are we to believe he has an army with him, or I guess we don't know that.
I don't know.
Scout.
I imagine
If he's trying to get Rasper, then he obviously will have more than just himself there.
Fair point.
Probably a small regiment of Black Arrow Syndicate people.
Yeah.
I imagine since he sent this to us and it's taken some time to get down here, he's probably already had the proper things prepared to burn the city at a moment's notice.
Right.
So we really can't call his bluff at this time.
Virgie says, I think that the best option is, unfortunately, just to give him Rasper. I don't know if there's not much else we can do, but the number of actual targets that are... the town is barely being rebuilt. That if even they do some damage to it, it's basically going to put us back to square one. If you ask me, based as things, I think that it's best just to not try to. If we pull a scouting party and they get, they get attacked, he might think that it's some kind of ruse, and maybe Rasper's not here at all, and he could burn the city up anyway. I think that it's best if we play it safe. We go in there and we try to negotiate, and that would hopefully save as many lives, as many Mariton lives as possible.
Rasper, You're the only person who's actually had to deal with this guy at any length. What do you think we should do?
He'll be well prepared by now. There's no telling what he is capable of with days of preparation, though. But I'm certain that it'll be difficult to predict what he has in store for us. But I agree, it's not worth putting at risk the innocents. For once,
You feeling okay?
I'll have to face this alone.
Well, what if we just make it look like we're handing him over? If we're not actually doing it, and then negotiate from there?
Franklin. So what you're saying is we ride in, make it look like we're gonna give Rasper over, then we surprise attack.
And then I throw a ball of energy at his head. Perfect.
What?
And we try to give him Rasper, and then once he's about to take Rasper, I throw a ball of energy at his head.
Well, we'll try to negotiate before any
Right.
kind of
Yes.
takeover.
Point of order, Rasper, he's a bad guy, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I think
All right.
handing you over, hands tied loosely.
Yes, we definitely want to play it off like Rasper has turned on the party, and we're gladly giving him to Garais for whatever purpose, and then we can do shenanigans from there.
Yes. Sound good to everyone?
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Sounds good.
Sounds terrible.
Is there any other option?
Well, short of just walking in there, weapons held high.
Rasper, just think, you'll be within arm's reach of Garais
Oh, I intend to be.
without without any sort of contention. We'll give you to Garais. You slip your bonds, and do what you want to do.
Like I said, Garay's not dumb. He'll be one step ahead of anything we plan.
As you guys are riding, the winds pick up, and as you ride past the Cromer rocks, you can hear their odd shapes make whistling noises as the wind picks up around them. Odd haunting whistling noises as the storm, which seems to be centered over Mariton, continues to swirl in the distance.
I don't remember if that's a good or a bad sign. Never remember folktales really well.
I find it kind of soothing.
So you guys are you continue on riding. You make camp. The rains pelt the tent. You can hear the dripping, and then quickly after that you arrive on the outskirts of Mariton.
What do we see?
You can see on the gate. You can see several Black Arrow Syndicate men posted. They wear all black, and their hoods are up, so they almost look like ghosts.
Okay. Val, quick question.
Yes?
Does this storm look natural to you, or is it magical?
Well, let's have a look here. How does the storm look to me? Would you like a roll, or...
Give me an Arcana check or a Perception check.
Arcana's much better. That's going to be a 21.
It looks to be supernatural.
The storm doesn't look like a natural occurrence. It's kind of... It looks like somebody may have summoned it or something. It's centered right over the town. This is ominous.
Okay, so there's at least one summoner. Great. Summoner, Garais, and a whole bunch of guys. Great. Okay, Christy.
Rasper, was Garais like a guy who could summon storms in the past? Is that like a thing he could do?
I think he was. No, he's just a man, but he has access to power.
Virgie says, look, if we get in there, if things go bad, we can certainly try to get the town militia to back us up in any kind of a fight. But it looks like he has quite a few guards, so I think we're going to need everyone.
Virgie, can you assemble the militia in secret before we?
Absolutely, I can go around the back.
Great.
Yeah,
Do
perfect.
that.
Franklin says, I'm going with you.
Good.
And they go off. Kristoff says, "What can I do?"
You can.
I have this bag you can get.
Yes, sir.
Swear to God. Does he have a sword?
Yeah.
Okay. Kristoff, be prepared to use that sword if
At a moment's notice.
moment's notice. You got it. Okay, here we go. I come up to the gate and I say, morning, noon, or evening. What is it?
It's starting to be afternoon, but it's dark and stormy.
Okay.
It's a huge storm with the eye of it seeming on the center of the town. Rain is actually just like coming down in sheets. It's going to give disadvantage on any kind of ranged attack roll.
Okay. Good afternoon, I guess, sir. We are here to see Garais.
He's expecting you. He motions to someone down below, and the gate opens up.
Okay.
You see a small party of crossbowmen. They all have light crossbows, and they kind of motion for you to go into the town.
Can I count as we go through? Can I count how many there are?
How many around? There's 4 right at the gate.
Okay.
One of the guys says, "Go ahead and dismount."
I do so.
If everything goes as planned, as they lead the horse. Does everyone else dismount?
Yes.
Does anyone not dismount?
I'm
Okay.
going to dismount.
Everyone dismounts. He takes the horses and he says, "If everything goes as planned, you'll get these back when we leave." And he takes them off somewhere else. As you go into town, you can see that there's quite a few more guards. It seems that there's more and more as you guys slowly walk towards the center of the town, into the shadow of the night tower, which is, again, starting to be rebuilt. There's maybe a little bit more progress when you guys were there a couple of weeks ago. The storm is centered on the night tower, and the whole thing is churning and moving around as the stormy spiral up on top just dumps rain. And in the shadow of the night tower, you can see that there's crossbowmen posted on the sides, as well as close to 13. So there's 12 guys armed down on the ground, and Garais. You think that in total there's maybe like 50 of Garais' men.
Okay. As we're walking through, I'm gonna lean down to Kristoff and say, "If things go bad, get the horses." Great.
Garais, standing there, says, "You got my letter."
I did.
Excellent. He wears leather armor, big shoulder pads, and he has a long sword at his side, and he wears the black arrow, the full black arrow Syndicate tabard, black with a green arrow on the front of it. And he says,
Jamie,
"Hand him over."
Jamie, why is the arrow green? I thought they were the black arrows. That seem weird to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I give Rasper a look.
I look back, just as I. Do we? How did you tie me? Loosely?
Loosely.
Loosely.
But I
Hands
have.
behind the back.
Do I have?
Who has a lead rope on him?
I'll have it.
Whatever. And I suppose I handed the warhammer off to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm otherwise I have no pack on or anything like that.
Great. He sees you leading Rasper up. He goes, "Mr. Marin, I'm very glad that you were so reasonable."
You know, it's not really great to threaten a lord or a lady. You know that, right?
You are a vassal of the lord that I serve.
Not anymore.
Gregory is kind of waves, and he looks and he says, "Small matter. We have Rasper. anything you want, we can just make happen now that this situation is under control. Assuming the rest of you know, by Rasper's example, to keep your mouths shut about what's going on.
Bill.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
He says, all right, hand him over.
Yeah, get over there, you stinking pile of pig entrails. I push Rasper in the back.
I fall forward a bit and walk my way up to Garais.
Okay. I have the lead rope, and I have his warhammer kind of on my back. So I'm like, all right. And I go to make sure, I'm just going to tighten his bonds. You know how he is. And I actually untie him and hoping that he will grab the warhammer off my back.
So, excuse me, Mr.
As you go to untie his bonds, Garais is not stupid.
It's worth a shot!
I think they were loosely tied.
And,
right?
you see... Yeah, I mean, but he sees you going. He's not dumb. Unless you want to make go ahead and give me a bluff check. I'll let you.
Thank you.
I'll let you do that. Oh Jesus.
Oh goodness, what is it now? Deception.
Yeah.
18.
Oh, okay. You do it. Great.
Well, can we do I want to talk to Garais.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Excuse me, Mr. Garais.
Yeah.
My cohort, Vel and I, were wondering if you're part of the Black Arrow Syndicate. Why is the arrow on your tabard green?
He looks at you. He says, "No, this is the arrow, and it's green. I don't have to explain myself to you."
Meanwhile, all this stuff is going on.
Meanwhile, what's going on?
I shuffle up to Garais.
Do you have the warhammer or no?
I don't.
Okay.
So, we meet again.
Yes. I think we always knew that it would end this way, Rasper.
You coward.
Coward? Coward. Huh.
How dare you put everyone else at risk? It's been a long time, but... Ah, fuck, I lost it.
Alright.
This is going on in his head.
I picture Rasper saying, ah, fuck, I lost it.
Alright, Garais. You have him. Now leave.
Yeah, we will.
And he grabs the lead rope and says, "Let's go, Rasper." And he tugs at the rope to move you out. He starts walking out of the city.
And I follow.
Okay, how far are you following?
To the city edge.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow behind him so that I make sure that Garais is out of my town.
You can see that,
But also to
the 12 guys, his 12 bodyguards, you can see they're kind of moving tactical style around him to kind of keep everyone separate from you guys and from interfering, and the people on the rooftops move slowly. And at the same time, you can see Virgie and the militia kind of come out from the woodwork of the town and start to encroach on the circle. And it's very tense as everyone's kind of stepping back towards the gate.
As they walk, Rasper's talking to Garais. So, what is your plan? What do you intend to do with me?
We're going to take you back to Easterton, and we're going to execute you for your crimes to make an example of anyone else who opposes us. Like it or not, there's still a few members from the Black Arrow Syndicate who tend to cause us some trouble every once in a while. And I think Rasper Ockborn would be a great example of what happens to those people. How does beheading sound? Or would you rather be quartered? I'll let you choose.
I'd rather fight you now. I'd rather die by your hand or one of your soldiers. He can't maintain his emotions anymore. I take it he's 5 or 6 feet away or something like that. Short.
He's right up with you.
Oh, great. Rasper just grabs his face back from the back and just goes in for a punch.
Great, roll it. You have advantage because he's unaware.
Well, the other one that was
14.
Now wait, I have a
Yeah,
great weapon fighting, so on a 1 or 2 I can reroll. Can I reroll
Well,
on
you're
it?
not. You're fighting with a great weapon right now.
You're
right?
Yeah,
fighting-
no,
Oh, it's not. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
so
missed it.
14.
18.
Plus. I guess I'm proficient with my fists, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
20. Is that right?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And we're doing.
54.
Yeah, I think that's it. 4 plus.
Strength.
Strength. 10. 8.
Yeah, 8. I forget. Does Tavern Brawler give you any melee bonus?
No, it
Okay.
shouldn't.
8 damage.
Great, you.
A strong punch.
Great. Tell me what it looks like.
It's just one hard right hook.
You just blood comes out his nose. Everyone roll initiative. I already got him.
Yeah.
I actually rolled the exact.
Let's set up the battlefield. Would you put Rasper and this miniature in the center, please? Then we have 4. They're gonna act kind of as squads. They're gonna act kind of as squads today.
Okay.
As one, we have the People Squad. The Bullywog Squad, the People Squad, and as I hit everything, and the Blue Squad.
And those are all Garais men.
All right.
Damn it, Josh.
Perfect.
This was not going to end well.
Place yourselves.
So. Wait.
Wait, you're inside the circle?
You're,
Are
yeah,
we?
you're
Are we?
inside the
I don't
circle.
know.
No!
Outside the
yeah,
circle.
Yes.
Oh,
We're like way the heck over here or something. I don't know.
Virgie and Franklin and Thelma and Kristoff are going to be elsewhere fighting the other people.
Put me next to Val and
Okay.
Okay. Great. We are at the top. We'll do.
Is it open field? Are there any like buildings or anything?
Yeah,
going?
let's draw some buildings for fun. How about? We'll go with one there because this is the gate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was, I'm sure, loud in everyone's ears. There's the gate. There we go.
Great.
The scene is set. Top of the order, the 2 bandit squads, seeing this, react immediately. And the first one, the blue guys, we'll say it's blue, then bullywugs. They're going to fire their crossbows at Rasper. So here come 4. Does 20 hit?
20 hits.
Okay. They deal you.
Are there any low rolls?
disadvantage.
A lot.
Those are all.
Oh yeah,
no.
they're all disadvantaged.
I'm punching distance
Oh, good.
next to Garais.
So 6 damage. Only 1 out of those 4 arrows hits you.
Oh.
It flies and just because the rest of them are like 7s, and just hits you in the shoulder, but your armor manages to block it, and then 4 more shots from the bullywugs. They're also okay. 1 critical.
Steven,
Yes.
are you giving them all disadvantage because of the
Oh,
rain?
from range
Rain.
attacks. Yes. Hold on. Okay, so 1 is going to hit from those, and he's going to deal you 5 damage.
Okay, so 2 arrows total.
2
for
arrows,
11
yes, out
damage.
of 8. Yeah.
For 11 damage.
So they just a volley of a bunch of arrows. Just,
Gotcha. 2 hit me in the back as I lurch into Garais. I won't give you that pleasure. And I continue to wail on him.
Great, Val, you're up.
Point of order.
Yes.
Do any of the arrows hit Garais?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Vala's been following behind with the rest of the crew and sort of not very subtly staring at Christine, waiting for a cue for a while, and she gives him a nod, and he pulls out. He goes, "Sorry, Rasper," and he pulls out a hunk of shale and starts incanting, and then he crushes it and he casts Shatter on the center of this whole thing. So it's going to be everything in a 10-foot sphere centered on that point is going to do a con save.
Okay. I will say of the 12 guys, I'll roll a d12 to see how many of them, because they're kind of variable. Oh God, 10 of them are within. Trying to save myself from work. Okay.
Rasper, you also need to do a con save.
Yes.
The DC is 14.
Okay. I'm gonna do them all as a unit.
Saving throws do you have?
Should have con.
Diamonds if you have.
Gotcha.
proficiency
It is
with them.
con. You do
Yeah,
have it.
because
I
he's
do
the
have
same
it.
with it. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
So would I be proficient?
Fill in that and fill in
The
that.
so what do I have to get?
You have to beat 14.
Okay, great. Two of the I'm just doing the whole squads
So you get plus 6
as
to
one.
this.
So
Okay.
two of them fail, and then one succeeds.
Okay, so the one
Oh,
who
you do have
failed,
advantage.
Yeah.
Josh, did you pass or fail?
Yeah, I
You
passed.
Okay, so the one that failed is going to take, wow, that's a bad roll, 10 damage.
Okay.
And the ones that succeeded are going to take 5, including Josh.
So about. Let's see. How do I want to do this? The only two that don't take damage, I'm going to say, are these two blue ones, and I'll make that easy. They were far enough out.
Okay, so-
Everyone else, you can just
Yeah,
you go.
he crushes the shale, and a big, loud, ringing sound emanates, and sort of like, the rain maybe bursts apart a little bit as the shockwave comes out, and any non-magical items that are unattended in there shatter, and people's ears start to bleed, and
This is great.
Boom.
I was getting a real Matrix Revolutions vibe after this whole scene.
Yeah.
Now it's complete.
As the whole thing just the rain that was pushed falls down, and you can hear everyone go, "Oh! Oh!" Clarion. That was devastating.
Rasper, get Garais, get him out of our town, and I give him Bardic Inspiration, which now, besides going to attacks, can also be used towards damage or as a reaction to AC.
The beautiful lyrics go in one ear and out the other.
Still leave behind a magical chime. And I take a step back.
Garais kind of shrugs Rasper off because you didn't actually start a grapple, and he's going to draw his longsword and say, "Fine then, I guess I'll just do it now." And he's going to take his longsword and just try to cleave your head off with it. He's wielding it two-handed. 19.
Yeah.
Great, he deals you 8 damage.
Oh boy.
You want to tell me what it looks like? It doesn't obviously take your head off, but
I'm wearing armor, so he swings and it digs into me and cracks a couple of ribs.
great. Moving on down to Jamie.
Oh goodness. Okay. I'm going to run over to Christine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, Christine, I need the daggers.
The daggers?
Yes.
The cold iron daggers?
Give them to me. I'm unarmed.
I hand you both of them.
I apprehensively grab them,
Oh, nothing happened.
and nothing happens. I go, ha ha, and then, I'm going to hold an attack action in case one of these guys tries to move towards us.
Great.
Oh, quick question. You have the bracelets, right?
I do.
The arrow bracelets? Oh.
The last group of guys, they're all hurting. They're actually going to just all move in, and they're going to just try to subdue Rasper. They throw their light crossbows to the ground, and they're actually just going to try to just beat Rasper up. 13?
No.
Okay, they all are just ineffective against your armor, but go ahead and push them all up all the way in.
They're punching and
Yeah, they're just
they're
trying
landing
to-
punches, but Rasper's unfazed.
Great. Christine.
Okay. I'm going to run up and drawing my great axe, flipping it so that the side that doesn't have the crack in it is facing towards the enemy, and I'm going to bring it down. 20 to hit.
Great, that's a hit.
14 damage.
Lightning strikes as you just cut that poor person still clutching their insides from the shatter. They just are just cut into as lightning strikes at the night tower, and you can just hear the sound of stones exploding as the storm continues to rage on.
Okay.
We're back up at the top with... Oh, you have more actions.
Yeah. So they're down. So I swing it, take them down, and I'm going to run forward to Rasper drawing his hammer.
That guy that you're running by, he is actually going to use his reaction to...
With the crossbow out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to pull out the hammer. It's like, Rasper, you need a weapon.
Yeah. I reach out with an epic arm in the air as we
out from the dog pile.
Yeah. Yeah, out from the dog pile.
Great. So we're back at the top with Rasper.
Great.
Do I get the weapon?
No, because I think you used your action to attack and then your movement to move.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm still. I guess Garais has his sword out. I leap to tackle Garais.
Great.
And
Opposed athletics checks?
Yep.
Ooh, I need inspiration on that tackle.
Woohoo! 2 more.
Let's see, 11 plus just strength, so 15 or 16, 18, 15, or 17. Sorry, 17.
17 is enough. You tackle him.
All right, I tackle him and
Got him held.
yeah, I guess I'm holding him there.
Great. He has his sword out in one hand. The group of bullywogs collect themselves and...
Are they actually bullywogs?
No.
Okay, I was just checking because, yeah.
Yes, they are.
No.
They are a squad of Black Arrow bullywogs. BAB.
It's okay, guys.
It's nothing sacred.
Before we move on, can I ask if Garais has any secondary weapons on him? Does he have a dagger or anything else?
He has probably a couple of daggers.
Okay.
That are sheathed, but he still has his long sword in one hand.
Yeah, I just tackled him to the ground, basically.
Mm-hmm. So these bullywogs are actually, now that their crossbows are useless, they're going to drop them, and they're going to run in, and actually they're going to run this way and try to play defense. So they grab their weapons and they run all the way here to form a line between you guys. This is going to trigger your action, Jamie.
Oh, cool. Attacking with daggers. I guess
Yes.
it's a dagger, because I don't think I have.
Daggers deal D4s.
They do.
Yeah, well, that's a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
6.
That's enough to bring him down. Tell me what it looks like.
Is it the entire squad or just one
Just
person?
one. Just
Okay.
one person.
Yeah.
Well, like I was saying, I was like, oh man.
Just keep flurries down.
I'm gonna say as they move forward, I do a very quick like duck and kind of a shuffle towards them, and then just reverse hilt grip, just go right into one of their neck.
He clutches his neck, and he falls back to the ground. Then the other three actually are going to get an attack against you. So they're going to move in, and they're going to come at you with their short swords. Okay, 16?
16 is a big old hit, Steven.
Okay, so 2 of them are going to hit you.
Oh, goody.
3 damage and
Okay.
5 damage.
Oh,
For a total of
jeez.
8. As they take their swords, they see their one friend get stabbed in the neck, and then the other 2 are going to... All 3 of them actually are going to lunge at you with their swords. You manage to dodge one of them, but the other 2 are going to cut you as they just barely miss your vitals. You're not stabbed, but you know what I mean. Great.
Can one of them be in my leg?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. that took me. It's like, yes, one of them is in your leg.
All right.
These blue guys are going to run this way and disappear from everyone's sight except for Rasper. But I don't think Rasper is paying much attention to them.
Oh, I can't see them?
Oh, no, yes, Christine, you can. You can see that they're taking cover behind that wall there.
Okay. Do we have our backup handy at all?
The militia?
Yeah.
I should mention that all around, I'm going to make a note to describe this, around the whole battle, because there was close to 50 men, this is just one theater of the larger
Battle for Marais.
conflict. Yeah, the
Okay.
Battle for Mariton.
Mariton.
And you can see Virgie and Franklin is just punching people with giant half ogre fists, and Virgie has, I think she has an axe too.
Yeah, she does.
And she's wielding it, cutting people down. You see Christoph is even getting a few hits in there somewhere. Gregory is helping as well. Just cut more of the Black Arrow Syndicate low members down. People are like shooting from the rooftops with their crossbows and reloading as people and townspeople are shooting back up at them. Yes,
Great.
all that jazz.
Great.
That was just the blue band. So Clarion's up. No, Vel is up.
Okay. So the lightning's going to strike the tower, and Vel's going to. Is there any way I can try to determine where the storm is originating from, or anything like that?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Fantastic. That's going to be 20.
It's emanating from inside the tower.
Bum bum bum.
Oh no. We need to wrap things up here, guys. And then I assume that. Well, I took my action to do that check.
No, that's
No?
a bonus action if I ever heard one.
Fantastic. All right.
Got to keep our deeps up, guys.
Yeah. In that case, I'm gonna see these guys have hidden around the corner here. I see them duck there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to target another shatter like right here
Okay.
at the point where I can see. So they make another con save, and anybody that you decide is within 10 feet of
Great.
that.
I'm gonna say just those guys.
Great.
One succeeds, two fail.
Okay, so the ones that fail take 15 damage.
Oh my god!
They just. You can see like a small spray of pulp just come out from the side of the building.
The one that succeeds takes half that, so it's like 7.
7. Okay. Great. So knock two of those.
So another loud ringing sound, like a crack appears on the side of the building. And,
Oh yeah, a good section of like the building
Val, be careful!
crumbles
Sorry.
down. One of the townspeople is buried under a small amount of rubble.
Be careful!
Sorry.
Christoph manages to jump out of the way, but a couple. But yeah, that just spray of pulp. It's not. It's bad for whoever those.
Wait,
Clary-
so they're all down over there?
No, one is still
one
up.
is up. He wasn't
He's
hit by
not feeling
rubble?
too good, but
No, he's okay.
Okay.
Clarion, you're up.
Well, you guys sure aren't gonna. You guys really aren't effective with those daggers there. And I cast Vicious Mockery on the closest bullywog guy.
Great. Does he get a? He gets a save.
He gets a save. It's a Wisdom save.
10.
He takes a D4 psychic damage and disadvantage on his next check, so 1.
It's actually enough. He says, "You're right." Well, he's at one hit point.
Okay. If he's at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that shatter was devastating to all of my game plans.
I got so excited when you said they were all clumped up around with them at the center.
Rasper, you're up.
I still don't have the weapon, right?
I'm holding it out to you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought you.
Yeah, I thought
Then
so.
I reach out and I instinctively reach out, hearing the voice of Christine, and the hammer falls into my hand as I swing it down onto Garais' face.
Let's see it.
I thought you were like holding him. Aren't you like holding
Can
him?
you tackle
Yeah,
him?
he has him pinned down with one hand.
Oh, okay,
Just
okay.
bring the other one down.
Like a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Like a blacksmith, and his face is the anvil.
That's an awesome rock and roll song right there.
17.
17 hits.
Oh boy.
When his face is
I
an
think that was
anvil.
a 1d8. Is that right? Or is it 10?
It's a 10.
It's a
10. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's designed. Your shovel. You use the shovel because it's supposed to be like this thing.
5 plus 11 damage.
All right. Tell me what it looks like.
Oh, does it kill him?
No. I'll let
Uh,
you know when it kills him.
okay. Is he wearing a helmet or something like that? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so it comes down and it knocks the helmet right off of him, and
Boom. Helmet splits in two as the two sides fall off. And Garais looks up at you.
action surge.
Yeah.
That's one again.
Let's see it.
Am I right in picturing
No,
that?
you
like,
gotta.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Like
I
damage.
was ahead of myself.
Just all
Are you
12
right in
damage.
picturing what?
10.
Am I right in picturing that like with every swing of the hammer, like lightning, like strikes? and,
Yeah. Yeah. It's striking the night tower.
16.
16 hit. No, 16 misses.
16 misses.
Yes. The hammer comes down as you go to, in blind rage, smash his face in again, and he moves it to the side. Then he takes his long sword and he tries to position it to stab it up into you with one hand. 13?
No.
Great. Tell me how I missed.
It slashes across my armor, but I'm too close in to kind of do damage for a long sword.
You guys are continuing to tumble on the ground. Jamie.
All right, I'm slashed in the leg by one of those guys. I go to a knee. I go, how? I have my daggers out. I go, how am I going to beat them? I don't have any skills or any, I don't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, a beam of light comes from the sky and creates a cylinder in my area right here.
Great. You cast Moonbeam.
I cast Moonbeam.
Cloud part.
You know how...
Yep.
Remember how... Oh, you know how... Oh,
I,
you have a
I,
card
wrote,
for Moonbeam.
I wrote it down.
Yay!
So here we go. Whoosh. Oh, 7 against Khan.
It's a set. They
It's a
make
saving-
con
it's
saves.
a saving
Excuse
throw.
me.
You
Oh,
drop
they
it down.
make it. It's a saving throw. They make it.
What's the range on it?
120 feet.
It makes
it's a 5 foot
Okay.
cylinder.
You're able. They're right up on you. You're able to center it on yourself, and you're able
Just
to hit
saying.
them both.
Yeah.
It's a con save.
Yeah.
So
Werewolf with Moonbeam.
it's I get 14, an 11,
Jump
and
into
an
it.
18. So what's your normal saves for your spells?
13.
So one of them is going to fail. The other two are going to pass.
Okay, 2d10.
Nice. It's only two of them. These
Yeah.
guys are both down.
Okay, so the one that fails, or the ones that fail, take.
There's double zeros or tens.
Yeah, so that's 15 to the one that fails, and then 7 to the one that makes it.
Great. So you just go, and a moonbeam shoots from the sky around you and just incinerates two of them, the remaining two. But the large amount of moonlight in the area turns Clarion into a werewolf. It's we'll get to Clarion's turn in a minute. Or go ahead and describe the transformation now.
So I fall to my knees and my muzzle grows out and knees snap and I fall down and just claws come out of my hands.
And I whip my head around and go, oh!
So go ahead and just take play it how you want. Go ahead and take advantage on all. Role play it however you want. Take advantage on all strength-based checks.
All strength-based. Okay.
And
Oh, can I see them?
Yeah.
Or do you need it?
you can go ahead and take a look at it for a minute. I'm gonna need it
Yeah.
in a little bit though. Here you are. Pass that down to him. Great. So we're moving on down. That was just Jamie. So the last bandit squad of people are 2 of them are going to come. Actually, all 4 of them are going to come down. They're just going to try to wail on Christine, now drawing their swords that they've had a second to see what's going on. So I'll go ahead and move them. They're actually going to come around you guys this way, and they're going to all just come at you with their. So that's a critical threat. Yep, that's a critical hit. So 1 critical, 18 hits, but 13 does not.
Correct.
So I have a critical and a hit. Plus 2. That's 11, 13 damage.
Ooh.
As 3 of them take their short swords, and they just hack at your. You have chainmail?
Yes.
They hack at your chainmail, denting its rings. You block maybe one of them with your sword, but it comes down and it makes like a cut on your face.
Again with my face.
I know, I'm attacking the moneymaker. Christine, you're up.
Great. Did one of those miss?
Yeah, one of them did.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my maneuvers
Okay.
to do a counterattack.
Okay. This is still on their turn?
Yes.
Okay.
13.
Actually, 2 of them missed. But okay, 13 hits.
Great. 20 damage.
Yeah. You would do whatever you want.
So I take 2 of the blows and I whip my axe around and it just slams into the side of one of these guys and just completely rips through his armor and into his side and killing him.
Great. As you cut him open, you see his insides were just pulped from the shatter. And the rest of him now just spills out onto the ground as he tumbles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that momentum to attack another...
Great. Yeah, yep.
Another one?
Do it.
14.
14 hits.
8 damage.
Lightning strikes the night tower as you cut another one down. You just cut this one, just put the axe into his chest and pull it out as he falls down to
Quick
the ground.
question.
Yes.
Every time the lightning strikes the night tower, does it seem to be doing damage to it?
It's striking around it in the ocean by it.
Great. Then I'm going to use my action surge to take a 3rd attack.
Okay.
Or I guess a 2nd attack.
Mm-hmm.
Again, using my momentum.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
5 damage.
Yeah, you're gonna cut another one down.
Great.
Wow, that's beautiful. You just it's got a cool little band. You just cut 3 people down.
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. I was like, great,
That's
attacks.
awesome.
The night tower begins to. There's like a small rumble as the ground kind of just starts to wobble. Meanwhile, the battle still rages on. You see that there's an arrow coming right towards Thelma, but it misses as she ducks out of the way. You can see Franklin just punch a guy in the face, and his knees buckle as he falls down to the ground. Kristoff is actually stabbed in the shoulder by a couple of guys. And he drops his sword down in pain. Virgie is still wielding her axe and is going toe-to-toe with a couple of guys. You can see Jeeves is going around the battlefield, narrowly being missed by many people as he tries to tend to the wounded as best he can. Gregory cuts a couple of people, and he says, "Is everything going okay?"
Yeah, I'm worried about the night tower, though.
"I'm sure it's all right. It's not like there's too much left to damage, right?" Back up at the top. Let's clear. Can I clear my bodies?
Yeah.
So I can see exactly what's going on.
guys are
And
down
I'll
too.
take these guys out too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this last guy is going to. You see him and he goes,
Fuck it.
And he's gonna charge Christine.
That guy?
No.
The blue guy.
The last. Ah! He's gonna just charge you with his short sword drawn. 20
Hits.
7 damage.
That guy's a
I'm
balls.
looking.
He cuts you up. Vel.
Okay. Bel's. Yeah. Bel's shocked for a second, seeing the spell that the carnage that can be wrought by the spell that he originally designed to clear fallen trees from roads. But that's. Then he turns over and sees the giant, hairy, scary Clary next to him. And
You'll pay for that.
Jamie, what did you do? What did you?
I don't know.
Okay, and then Vel is he's going to take a look at the Night Tower, take a look at that, take a look at the fight, and he's going to turn and he's going to run this way at a full sprint. And he's going to actually bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat on himself and just...
Vel just hummingbirds away. Clarion.
Well, there goes the elf. There's only one person left now.
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
And what are you doing?
Let's go, Scarred Man.
And I run up towards.
Does he make a con save for the? He's running into the column of
No.
Moonbeam?
Oh, the moonlight's still there.
I mean, yeah, it hasn't gone away. So
Oh
You need to
no.
tell us-
It turns him, so he's. Yeah, I guess so. So Clarion, make a con save.
Con save. Just use
Interesting.
4.
Okay, so
that failed.
Perfect.
So I do 11 damage.
Whoa.
2d10.
Not immune to that. Take this, Scarred Man.
Ah,
2 claw attacks.
yeah.
There's a 16 hit.
16.
There's
That's
a-
it.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Puny half-elf.
That would be 7.
I
That's
take
damage.
7 damage.
all right, Raspart.
With his rushing adrenaline, Rasper makes a second wind recovery. Can I try to do it before my attack? And does it matter timing wise?
Go
Okay.
ahead. It's a bonus action.
So 1d6 plus character level.
10.
6, 10. So 10 recovered.
Yeah.
Great.
What
next?
And he continues to smash
To bring the hammer down.
To bring the hammer down.
Don't tell him to drop the hammer
What
in
does
his
he say
backside.
as he's doing it?
He holds it up first as Garais' like mangled, like confused face is looking at it. Do you remember this? This was Marcus Fletcher's hammer. Or was it Flurch? Flurch.
Marcus Flurch.
Marcus Fletcher's hammer.
Gray corrects him.
I'm Fletcher, you idiot!
And he swings again to his stupid face. Ooh, oh wait, but
Great
great
weapon.
weapon.
Oh!
Yeah.
To get a
13.
13, yes.
And 13 misses.
Oh, so he again swings and his head, he dodges it.
Great.
He
Garais
just smashes the ground.
is going to try to throw. He's going to make an opposed athletics to try to throw you off. Try to break the ground. So give me athletics.
Okay.
Strength.
Yeah.
With proficiency.
22.
Yeah, 22. He tries to pull you off, but you're ready. You just pin him back down on the ground. Jamie.
Getting slashed by a werewolf.
When does he have to make a save?
What do you mean?
When does Jamie have to make a save?
I've only clawed him.
Okay.
I stumble back, and I can feel it in my chest. And I go, oh, I check the wounds, and I see the symbol is like burned into my chest a little bit, like kind of glowing.
Yeah.
And then it slow, as my concentration is broken, it fades away, and then the moon beam goes away.
Okay. Great. So you're ending Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Is that a bonus action or is that you just break concentration? I think you still have an action.
Technically, you should have rolled for concentration when you took the damage. But
That's fine. Okay.
And I assume I can do something else?
Yep.
What happens to Clarion?
Would you...
Now that the moonbeam is gone?
He's still turned. It takes a while with the no moonlight, if you'll remember, from Claire episode 6, Clairable?
7?
Sure.
Somewhere in there.
I am going to break engagement.
Yeah. Okay.
Disengage.
Disengage. You had it.
Yeah. And I'm going to run away.
Run away.
I stumble away towards. I'm gonna stumble towards this blue fellow right here.
Great. And that's your full round.
Yeah.
Christine.
Seeing that Clarion is now a werewolf. It's like, Clarion, if there's any of you left in there, and I point to this guy with the sword, I'm like, sick him, and I go and I bring my axe on the blue one.
Make it just a big old diplomacy.
Big old diplomacy. Okay.
And Clara, make an opposed wisdom check at advantage.
Oh, no way.
Ooh.
What is it? Persuasion? Yeah. 19.
Yeah.
What do you got?
20.
Damn it!
All right, so Clara, you play it as you want to. Christine, you still have an action.
All right, I'm gonna attack the shimmery blue one. That
Great.
one. Yeah. 19.
19 hits.
5 damage.
Yep. Tell me how you cut him down.
Great. He hits me in the back, and I just swing the axe around, and I just clip him in the shoulder, and he goes down.
Oh. And he falls down as he bleeds out. Christine, battle, continuing to rage on. Vel, what are you up to?
just trying to work that out because I'm really torn now because I feel like it's a terrible idea to go to the tower by myself. So,
Help Kristoff!
No, Kristoff is way back.
So Vel's going to sort of be blurring through the battlefield as people are fighting around town. And I think, okay, so if I'm speeding off in this direction, who's fighting in this direction?
Lots of rank and file, the militia, but after, it's only 50 people.
Yeah.
So after a little while, you get out into just clear town.
Okay, I think for this action, I'm just going to see somebody who's struggling with their fighter, blur up behind them, put both hands on the guy's shoulders and shocking grasp.
Great.
So it's going to be a touch attack. That's going to be 11 versus AC.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's going to be 8 damage.
Great. You tell me what it looks like.
Is it? Yeah, it's just both hands clap down on this, and it's a little wet, so little arcs start to jump along his body. He starts to sizzle a little bit, and then he kind of crumples down as his muscles spasm. And I look at the guy and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Whatever you are.
You're welcome.
Moving on down. Clarion.
I don't like the taste of your flesh. And I charge at, you'll be more of a fight! And I charge at the last remaining shade. Man, I'm a beast.
Literally.
22.
Yep.
Yep. I grab his shoulders, bite into his neck.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be a whopping 10.
You're gonna take him down.
Pull out his throat and
Blood spray.
Kill Bill style.
and not Kill Bill-esque fountain.
Okay. I just had to know what happens to him. One of the few people I actually care about whether they survive or not.
What?
Rasper. It's just in the sense that he just got bit by a werewolf.
Oh.
As far as rank and file, Rasper's up.
Rasper having he's not completely tunnel vision here. He's still, can notice when a man sitting right next to him gets his throat ripped down.
Yeah.
And so Christine's right next to me as well.
Yeah.
So as he's like struggling with Garais, he looks back up. Is that Clarion?
Yep.
Not anymore.
The shovel! Where's the shovel? And he recalls that they left it with the horses. And is it my bag? My bag? Where's the pie server? And he reaches out. I guess he at this point, seeing a bigger threat, he kind of pushes himself off of Garais and reaches toward Christine for the only silver thing that he knows in his simple world. Is it in there?
You didn't take it off yourself. You didn't give it to me.
Oh.
It's still at the horses too.
No. It's on him.
It's on him.
What? He reaches in and takes it out.
Takes what out?
The pie server.
All right. The silver pie server. Let's see it.
He takes a couple steps back, leaving Garais on the ground in front of Clarion, and he readies action for Clarion's attack.
Okay, if Clarion attacks him.
If Clarion attacks him.
Great. We are down to Garais. Garais is going to get up.
Can I
And,
attack him?
yeah, go ahead.
Probably not 12.
No, you swing your axe down. Garais parries it as he gains his footing, and he's actually going to attack you then with two hands with his longsword.
Great.
To try to cut you down. Woo!
Oh, great.
20
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's my uncle.
What have you done?
Could use some help.
7 damage.
Ooh. I am looking real bad.
Says, looks like you're gonna die here after all. You and your whole town. And I guess you're lying too.
Jamie.
Jamie, seeing Rasper and Clarion getting all in a skirmish or like facing, goes over here and pulls an Arnold from Running Man. He goes, over here, like, over here. And then does Clarion?
I turn.
And then he turns, and then having heard this stupid song for the past, month or whatever, goes, oh, Sherry Wine, I long to see you rolling through the hills instead of through my mind. Oh, Sherry Wine, I long to swim you. Your water's cool to put my ales behind.
Clarion, give me a wisdom check at a disadvantage.
5.
It's gonna be enough to give you back some semblance of your former self. Anything else? I guess that's your action, so you have a movement if you'd like.
I moved to kind of on this other side of the skirmish.
Christine.
Great. Hearing Jamie sing it and seeing its effect on Clarion, she's gonna. She's not a great singer, but she can whistle. So she's gonna attack Garais. Actually, first I'm gonna use my second wind to regain HP back. It's 1d10 plus fire level. 7.
You just did it.
Oh, was that 1d10? I thought it was 1d6.
No, it's 1d10.
Oh.
Oh
well. Rasper doesn't need d10s.
Great. Then she's gonna attack Garais.
While whistling?
While whistling, oh, Sherry Wine.
That's pretty epic.
16.
16 misses.
Now everybody's got a whistle.
It misses.
Yes.
right.
Yeah. It's gonna miss Garais.
Great. And I miss him.
Great. We're back up to Val.
Pretty much. Okay. Okay, so I'm over here. Are there any apothecaries or anything nearby? Or okay, I know this is a weird question.
Give me a perception check. If you pass DC 15, if you pass, there can be an apothecary.
I rolled
nearby.
an 18, so.
There's an apothecary nearby.
All right, Bell blurs into the apothecary and grabs the closest thing he can find to Nightshade, or to Wolfsbane off of a
Okay.
shelf. And then he's going to blur back out here as fast as he can.
All right. How fast is your movement with Expedient Retreat?
It's doubled, so I can move 60 feet in a round.
Okay. You can make it back.
Okay,
You're flashing around.
cool.
I'm gonna let this happen.
I'm going to say this is my action to grab the stuff, though. So
Great.
That.
Perfect.
Could you didn't want to do a will save or
Um,
does it not help at all?
Well, it's probably gonna continue. He hasn't even acted yet. Now it's Clarion's turn.
I have.
Clarion has some semblance
That's
of his self.
I'm lost.
We sees his two friends bleeding and wounded, and
Yeah.
their enemy right next to them
Yeah.
with a sword.
So Rasper's holding up the pie server right next to
Uh-huh.
me, and I walk by and push the pie server right away and jump on Garais.
Great.
Thank God for our advantage. 19.
Yeah.
Don't kill it.
Let's see it.
That's a 9 more points.
Ooh. Okay, tell me what it looks like.
I've got this guy, and I grab his arm and I just start squeezing his arm.
You can hear the bones break, but you have his not sword arm.
Yep.
But he can only use his sword one-handed now. Rasper.
Rasper's dumbfounded. He just he takes a couple steps back and continues to ready action against Clarion.
Okay. Garais is going to look at Clarion kind of wide-eyed and a little bewildered, and he's going to just try to attack you with his longsword. He's going to go, "What the fuck is this?" 20-something?
Yo, yeah.
Is the longsword magic?
No. 9.
Is it silver?
No.
Is Clarion still a werewolf?
Yeah. So...
It does
That didn't do anything.
It doesn't do any damage. It's not just... It's
It's
a
not
damage.
half or anything like
It's
that.
just immune?
It's just
Yeah, it's immune.
Oh, I thought it was half. Like, he's great. He so he attacks you.
He strikes me in what he thinks is a great blow, and I'm just like, not today, bud.
Swear to me.
He looks at
Batman.
you, and he's gonna use his just really quick. He's gonna use his action to like move his speed back, which is actually gonna provoke not from Christine because you've already used your reaction, but from Clarion. He's gonna actually move a little farther back.
Where do you think you're going? 16.
16 misses. Your claws.
Oh.
As he
Try to grab him again, and he
backs it
runs
out of the
away.
way. Gray Jamie.
I'd seen him start running away. Jimmy goes, "We can't let him get away. He can't get away." So he kind of positions himself like this, and he goes, "I don't have any range." He puts on those bracelets. And he like takes off his belt and puts his belt in his teeth. And he goes, he shoots his bone out of his hand.
Great, you make the motion. Shoots his bone out of his hand. Make an attack roll.
Is that using?
It is a disadvantage because of the.
Sure.
Did we decide this did 1 damage or something?
One next to me.
No, no, we're not gonna.
Oh, we're not doing
I
it,
thought
okay.
about it, but I'm not gonna do that.
It completely rejects.
I don't want to disincentivize
And
the use of
because
the magic
like,
weapon.
this is a range, I use Dex, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
10.
Yes. So it's gonna miss, but your bone flies out past his head as he looks at it go by. Christine.
I'm going to run up and I'm going to try and attack him. I'm trying to not let him get away. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm also going to use a disarming attack
Okay.
as my second maneuver. So 15 damage.
Okay.
And you have to make a strength check or
Okay.
strength save.
He's looking pretty bad. 9.
No. So he drops his longsword.
His longsword falls to the ground. He's bloodied.
Give it
And-
up, Gray. You're not winning this.
Rasper! I'll have you yet! Come on and fight me!
Val.
Oh, all right. So not having paid attention to anything that's going on right now, and just seeing Clarion, Vel's going to blur straight up to him and jam the wolfsbane in his maw.
Great. Make a touch attack.
Yeah. Oh. 10?
No. You kind of miss, and Clarion dodges the wolfsbane, but just being in proximity to it, Clarion's skin starts to like blister, and you can see that blisters like it kind of looks like it turns a little bit more human-y.
Mm-hmm.
Dang
The
it.
hair retracts.
Okay.
The hair retracts a little.
Yeah. Clarion.
Let's see if an elf soul's in his stomach.
Ooh,
Damn it.
good callback. I got chills.
Wow. 9.
Aha!
Advantage.
With
I rolled a 5 and a
with
3.
5 and a 3.
All right.
But I don't have any, since I don't have to move anywhere, bite as well.
Oh.
17.
Okay.
God damn it!
So he's gonna swipe at me twice, and then he's going to, and I'm gonna blur out of the way to the side, and he's gonna come around with this thing, and I'm gonna at the last second I'm gonna throw up a hand and throw up a shield in front of his face using my reaction to match his attack, and like it's snapping.
So
right
that
in
brings your
front-
AC up to exactly.
Wait.
Oh wait,
No,
So
but
that
the
means
attack.
you make it.
yeah.
But I
Oh,
mean, if
you
you
make
have
it.
17,
I
you
hit
have
it.
17.
Oh crap.
So 17 still hits.
Oh okay.
So you chip a tooth with the shield,
Yeah. Oh man.
and okay, roll some damage. Oh boy.
9 points of damage
Jesus Christ. Okay.
and a con save.
And the cons.
Make the con save. What's the DC?
12.
Okay, make it right here. Because I'm gonna peek.
You're not gonna let
What do
me
you
know?
get plus?
I get +2 on con.
Okay, I know what it is.
I hate you so much right now.
Rasper, you're up.
At this point, I guess.
I
Garais,
finally get to see my tapestry that I've been weaving for like months.
Garais stepping backwards. He doesn't have a sword. And at this point, Rasper can just walk up toward him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pie server in hand.
pie server in hand. What are you going to say to me, Garais? That'll stop me from killing you right now.
He spits in your face.
Nothing! Get it over with! You've won!
You know what? He left hooks him, just enraged, but non-lethal.
Okay.
14 for. Do I add proficiency for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so 20.
What?
20.
Yeah. Hit.
Roll D4.
D4.
Oh, D4.
Triangle.
That's right. Good catch.
Oh.
D4. 10.
Jesus.
Boom. Oh. You deal him 10. He doesn't go down, but you can see he looks like he almost might go down. He's woozy. He says,
Get it over with. Don't coddle me. Finish what we started all those years ago.
Don't do it, Rasper.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is your chance.
Ow!
Have your revenge. Finish him.
Are you just gonna give me the turn again?
You do have a
You have an action surge.
An action
I've used
surge
it
if you
already.
Oh, you've used it already.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, great. it's Garay's turn. He's actually going to kind of lunge at you, provoking you to give you actually he's going to try to get a reaction out of you.
Rasper starts to choke him. He just grabs his throat and starts to pick him up. How tall is Garais?
He's about your height. He's about Rasper's height.
Okay. So he can't pick him up, but he's choking the life out of him. But then he starts to he starts to press on his windpipe, but then lets go. And he says, "Why are you so anxious to die? This isn't the Garais I know, the worm. He'd do anything to get out of this."
He kind of looks at you. Says, "Oh, is that what you want? You just want me to fight you? Is that it? So you can take me down?"
"No, I want you to beg."
Beg for you to kill me, or beg for my life? Because you know I won't do either. Be quiet.
"If you won't beg for me to stop now, maybe you will later." And he elbows to knock him out. Or he punches his gut for a
Go ahead and
knockout blow.
take your reaction.
Alright. Jeez, plus 6. 14.
Yep, that's enough.
Alright. I'll roll damage. 10.
Non-lethal? I assume?
Non-lethal.
Great, he goes down.
He slumps over into the mud. And can we say the rain is picked up as the...
Yeah.
It's stormy and rainy, right?
Yeah, the rain is coming down hard still.
Okay.
I put my hand on your shoulder. It's like, you did a good thing.
Help.
Meanwhile, Jamie, you're up.
Oh, I wish I knew more about moon things. It's worked the first time. I'm gonna run to put myself between Jamie and this is probably a bad idea. Clarion and Vel.
I'm pretty sure he's still attached to me. So
Is
we're.
Make an athletics check. Try to push between the two of us.
There you go.
Okay.
Clarion opposed.
7.
I'm taking away your advantage, Clarion.
9.
Oh, balls. No, I don't.
Okay, so you try to push between the two of them, and Clarion's hand shoots up and just slaps you out of the way. Maybe not that far, but...
All right, fine. I sing another verse of the beautiful "Oh Sherry Wine." I'm trying, pointing, no. I'm not gonna sing it because.
Go ahead and sing it while you're doing it, Casey. Make the make the save.
What was it, a wisdom save last time?
Yeah.
In my youth, I knew a girl, sweet as honey, she was mine. Her father's wrath,
16.
I bought me when I kissed the girl. Beside the sherry wine.
Clarion, go ahead and you can have some more of the semblance of yourself. That the Wolf's Bane being near you, seeing all of your friends close by, starting to calm you down a little bit more.
So is it Hulk level of understanding in the Avengers? Is that where we are right now?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
suspend combat. Clarion is kind of subdued, but still turned.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at Avengers level Hulk.
Not Hulk.
Not-
Battle for New York Hulk.
Not Hulk level Hulk.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab the rope that we had tied Rasper with, and I'm gonna.
Great. While you're tying up Gray, we have the scene with Clarion.
Yeah.
Great.
You're singing it wrong.
I'm sorry. I don't have the guitar. I can't sing it right without the guitar.
Well,
Vel, what's up with the Night Tower?
Vel is clutching his shoulder where he got bit and kind of looking wide-eyed at Clarion in somewhat disbelief. Right. The Night Tower, the storm is coming from the Night Tower.
Okay.
Whatever's causing it is still in there. We can't leave it in there, so we should go do that. Also, I have lost concentration on Expedious Retreat. So, yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm going to
You see
Franklin.
Franklin and Franklin steps up and he says, "I got this," and he just like sits on Garais and like folds his arms.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped the Nightsbane over there if somebody wants to do something about that. I'm not putting my hands near that mouth again.
For you?
Huh?
Or the Night's
What are you
for
talking
you?
about? What are you talking about for me? I don't.
I don't know.
You know what? Rasper, he walks over to the Nightsbane is on the ground.
The Wolfsbane, yeah.
Or Wolfsbane, sorry. Is on the ground. And he picks it up, just hustles right over, takes it, and just pushes it into Clarion's face.
Great. Clarion, you're gonna, in this special circumstance, turn back. Now the moonlight is no longer present. You're gonna turn back into a people.
I willingly take the Knight's Bane.
Yeah.
And you turn back to Clarion.
And then I look over to the bleeding Val.
I'm already walking.
He's
towards
walking.
him.
Oh, he's already walking towards him. Oh, no.
I
Great,
just
yeah.
started going.
Okay.
Val, get back here. I can heal you.
Val has his fist clenched, and he takes a few more steps, and then stops without facing you, and his shoulders sag. And he turns back around and walks back towards you. But he walks up to you and he looks you in the eyes and goes, "You bit me."
I did.
We're gonna talk about this some more after this.
I feel like there's a lot of things that we need to discuss.
Yeah.
They're gonna break up.
Get healed.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That was marvelously good. 20?
Can you do that again?
You healed me for 20?
I think so, because I think I had my main stat to both die, and
I'm
I casted
really,
it as a second
really
level spell.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really
He is so genuine in his sorry song. He feels right up.
All right.
Does anybody else need?
Me, I need to be healed really, really bad.
Why don't we take a short
Short
rest
rest.
and?
I can't.
we
No,
don't
we
really have
can't.
time.
Not with what's
Shit.
over there. We need to go. I shouldn't have even stop to let you heal me. Vel starts walking back over there again.
I'll heal as much as I can along the way.
Great.
One,
Go ahead and heal them while we're going. So you guys approach the night tower.
you get 13.
And you see that the rain is coming down particularly hard. The night tower is flooding. You can see that there's like waterfalls coming off the end, down off the cliff and into the ocean. You see the room that you guys locked the marble slab in.
Yes.
With the
Magic lock.
you can see it just like the lock is vibrating and the.
Oh, we pass it on the way in, or
You can like hear it as you
We can hear
approach,
it.
and you
Oh.
can see that the door
Whoa.
like.
Do you think we should open it?
no. All right.
What kind of? Can you feel any magic going on in there?
No,
No.
I mean yes, but I'm not gonna let you glean anything.
Yeah, it's like, all right. Well, yeah, obviously there's something magic going on in there.
Jamie, you do feel that there's a strong amount of magic in it. It feels soothing to you.
Oh, that's interesting, Vel, because it feels pretty good to me.
Good enough for me. I throw the door open.
Was it an arcane lock that you had?
It was.
Great. The lock does the same thing as you open the door that it does when you knock. It blows apart in like one of those blow apart schematics. And the pieces fall to the ground.
Oh, that was expensive. All right.
And the door opens, and then calm. The rain stops. The clouds don't quite depart, but it's still pretty gloomy. But the rain stops all of a sudden, and everything goes very quiet.
I take a step inside the room.
The block of marble. Did you have it covered?
No, I believe it.
Great. The block of marble is sitting there calmly. You of course see the symbol, the symbol that's on it.
Okay.
Matches the one that we saw on
They
Brian
have
moments
all-
ago.
Yeah.
You guys have my symbol.
Yeah,
Oh boy, Jamie. Are you?
how am I feeling right now?
You feel okay, but you're uncertain.
Okay.
You don't feel anything particularly too magical.
Okay. I enter the room with Vel.
Do you feel anything when you look at that?
I don't know. Put my hand on it.
Do you have it upright or is it down?
It's down.
I put my
Okay,
hand on it.
I just wanted to make sure I had the picture right. You put your hand on it, and you can feel something beyond the stone that's inside of it.
Vel,
Yes.
there's something inside this.
Okay. Do you?
I don't know what it is, but it feels. Is it moving?
No.
It's not moving, but it's. I can feel there's something inside the stone. We need to break it open.
Vel starts clamoring for his notes. He goes, "You're sure we need to break it open?" Maybe
All I know
You guys
is
see all this.
all I know is
Yeah.
there's something inside here.
This is what Davon was. Okay. Mother bread. And then Vel's going to start pulling out various things from his pockets and like setting them on Jamie and drawing circles around him and like, keep touching it. Okay. Now.
Does someone want to explain to us what's going on?
No.
No. All right. So you called the
It's only my
moonlight
town. It's only my
a
lane.
second ago. Do you remember how it felt when you did that?
I felt good, but I was in a lot of pain.
Can you do it again? Do you need Rasper to hit you? Would that help?
Rasmus in the background, like,
I don't know.
I'm gonna step
What-
out of the
what
room
was
if
the
you're
shot?
gonna do that again.
Okay.
You wanna go around the corner.
The pain. Okay.
It's with a shot.
Rasper, I need you to hit Jamie in the face, or maybe not the face, somewhere else.
It's not gonna make it
Okay.
worse.
Okay, fine. Hit him in the face. You have his permission.
I
His horribly scarred face.
Well,
Rasper walks up. All right, on the count of 3, and he hits on 1.
You hit Jamie. Jamie, what happens?
do I take any damage?
No.
Okay. Oh, I get shot back, and then my
Meanwhile, Vel starts to chant and say words out of his notes and point at things and start moving components around and.
Great. You start performing the ritual
Mhm.
as you see from inside the stone something starts to glow. You can see it through the solid stone, and you hear a crack, crack as the stone cracks along its edges, and then you see it kind of crumple in on itself as it gets transmuted, as it's drawing the power out of Jamie.
so I can imagine like my chest that's semi-bare now has like a glowing version of the symbol, but it's like that like it's really intense, but then like goes dim again, and again but then goes dim again, And
it's drawing the power out of you. You can actually feel it from your toes leaving your body as it comes across down your arm and into the stone, as the stone is crumpling in on itself as it starts to become a human shape, or in this case an elven shape, and it transforms as it touches the ground. Now the body is hovering above the ground. It's laying flat across the plane that the stone was, is the body of a beautiful elven woman. She has black, blue, and green hair as it flows down to the ground. She has pointed ears and is very, very finely dressed with green and blue shiny stones as well as pearls. Her skin is pale white like the moon, and she slowly touches down to the ground as she floats. As the rest of the power is drawn out of you, symbol fades from you, and the sleeping woman is lying there, and she opens her eyes, and she stands up, and she looks at Val and Jamie and Rasper and not Clarion and Christine, and looks at you all, and she says, "Thank you.
Who are you?
I am the moon.
I'm sorry?
I am the moon, and you have done me a great service today.
You're the...
Um,
How?
I was imprisoned a very long time ago. But now you have broken the curse, and I am awoken again.
Mother bread.
Yeah.
She says, I can now return the elves to their rightful place.
Yeah.
And she picks herself up, floating across the ground as beautiful wings that look like the shiny leaves from the fruit tree in the Temple of the Moon, as she flaps them gracefully, and she opens up a moon disk in front of her in the ceiling that's flat, and she actually flies through it like a portal and flies up into the sky. The clouds outside depart, and a gentle ocean breeze begins to flow from the coast.
It was her the whole... I wonder wherever he found it. Val starts to tear up a little bit. It hardly seems fair. I've been working on it for comparatively so little time, and he was so close. But I guess this is what he was going to do. I've completed our purpose, maybe?
Meanwhile, Clarion, you see Franklin come up with Garais slung across his back, as well as Virgie and Thelma and Gregory, and they walk up and they say, "What happened?"
I think something's going on in there.
We found the moon in a stone tablet and released it. Don't ask me. I'm not good with magic.
Franklin looks to you and says, "What?"
I'm not good with magic. Ask them.
Gregory looks at you and says, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You can see he has like a bad cut
Ooh.
across his face.
I'm gonna take a handkerchief out of one of my little lace gloves and start tying it. So it's like, some habits never die. And I'm just gonna help patch him up.
Virgie says, I think everything's going to be fine here. The rest of the syndicate has surrendered." And Franklin looks at Rasper and says, "What do you want me to do with him?"
Rasper thinks.
It's a sight to behold.
The moon goddess was one thing.
Yeah.
Rasper thinking.
Gregory?
Do diary.
Yes.
What would it mean if one of Easter's men, one of his council, attacked our land?
Are
there any political ramifications to that?
If anyone believes you, but this is technically Easter's land, so unfortunately there's not much that we can do about all this. Of course, it makes it all the more sweeter when we kick his ass.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Rasper, Jamie, someone.
I'm kind of dumbfounded. Apparently, just the moon just went through the ceiling. I look at my hands, and it seems like any sort of droplets or sweat that have been on my hands is glistening. It's very shiny.
Okay.
I'm amazed by this. So I just keep kind of moving it around, just kind of like looking at all the glistening things on my hand, on my arms, and whatnot.
Val is at this point fallen to his knees where in the area where the marble slab is, and he's like, "She left so fast. I had so many questions. This doesn't even... Is this really going to change anything? None of it was in the writings. I just did what he wrote, and... Oh.
It's okay. I have questions too.
Yeah, I bet.
Was it Franklin who was
Yeah.
the half
half ogre.
half ogre? Franklin, do you still intend to go to what was it, Halfling Island or
Half-breed Island.
Island.
Half-breed Island?
Yeah. Well, someday, once Haddock is all taken care of.
Wait, a question: is slavery legal in?
across the ocean.
I might have you do a favor for me if you're leaving soon.
Okay.
I assume that you're going to tell him this plan, which we'll talk about later, because I want to cut out of that.
All right.
God! Clarion, what are you up to?
I think I approach Jamie and Val. I'm glad I was able to help decipher this with you.
There was so little actual explanation. Like, did we miss something?
I think we accomplished what we needed to.
We don't know what we accomplished.
Well, we know we released the moon from a stone slab.
My people do revere the moon, and
That is their chief goddess.
Yes, but I'm not even sure that we knew she was missing all this time.
Do you believe that solved the elven age problem?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, there's no way to tell.
Do I look older to you? Huh? No? Okay.
Do I look older to you? Do I answer that question?
So, with that, I guess in Vel's words, we'll just have to wait and see. So I'll go ahead and put a close to our first arc that began so many sessions ago in Threshold. We're gonna, I think, do a longer sort of talk about the whole arc, and so I won't ask questions, comments, concerns here because we're already running a bit long. So hope you enjoyed. Hope it all came together. Please tell me how you felt the story went as a whole. Did it sound satisfying to you? Did you enjoy watching? Please be sure to subscribe, comment below, share with your friends. This has been Threshold Season 1. Thanks for watching.